Hey everyone, it's Michelle. I just thought I'd show you what I made the other day. Um, I actually made a soap where I wanted to get it as white as possible. So this is the one that I made. I made the inside, great, of course the dog's going to start barking now. The embeds on the inside are melt and pour, and they're the shapes of strawberries and hearts. And I wanted it that when you cut them, you would see, the strawberries and the hearts. Well, I didn't place them in there right, and when I cut them, they just look like green chunks in there. So I kind of figured that's what was going to happen. So I took one of the green bars that I had, and I cut it up, and I threw it on the top for chunks. And then the other thing I did was I was just so worried about getting it white that I completely forgot to put the fragrance in. So I didn't put that in. But that was kind of okay because I was changing up my recipe a little bit and wanted to make a small 1 pound batch. So if it wouldn't have worked, or the oils or whatever, then it wouldn't have been a waste of the fragrance. But now that I see, that everything's good, and I'll go ahead and make another 1 pound batch and put the fragrance in. But I had made some cupcakes with everything that I had left over, and I make the worst cupcakes. I mean, they're just horrible. Let me see if I can find one here. These are the worst cupcakes ever. So I took them and smashed them all up and scrunched them up, and I made them into some balls and hearts and that. I mean, look at this cupcake. It turned like, it was so pretty. It was purple on the bottom and yellow on the top, and it just like turned. But if you cut it, you'll see that, you'll see on the inside, but as soon as the air hits it, it just turns back to this brown color. And the only reason I put them in the cupcake things in the first place was, just because I had extra and I didn't know what to do. So what I did was I made them in the balls, and some hearts, some big hearts, some little hearts, flowers, things like that. So I'm going to do all the rest of them, and I'll be able to use these for sure. So I mean, the balls aren't perfect and that, and I don't care, but it'll be fine. And I have over here is the ones that I made 2 weeks ago, and just to show you that the colors, nothing's changed. They're still really doing really well. Oh, I have a cupcake back there. I gotta smush that bad boy up. Okay, gotta do that one. That'll make a good roll. But yeah, then and I had I put some of the extra soaps that I had up there because I didn't know where to go with anything. So, and I was running low, so I had all these empty shelves. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do? So I filled it with all my nail polishes. Now I have more soap, and now I got to take all my nail polishes off and put my soap, the soap that I'm making, back up on here. I'm like, ah. So now I got to find a home for all those guys over there. I used to have them over there, but that's all filled up right now. So now I got to figure out where to go. I have that, which my father built for me, and I mean, as you can see, there's no room because that's where I do all the makeup, makeovers, and I do my hair in here. I cut hair and color hair and do that all in here. So I mean, there's just like no room in this room whatsoever. I mean, I had to put this poor thing on the poor TV thing. So yeah, I guess I got to find room now. I kind of like started taking over my husband's man cave, I call it, But it's kind of kicking me out of there. I gotta turn this light off. Oh, that there, that's a hair dryer. It is like dark feeder. It just cracks me up. This comes down. It's funny, but it does work, and I thank you, Dad, because he got that for me, and I love it. But yeah, so I'm gonna be moving stuff around again so I can get these shelves filled up, and I guess I'll bash up this one and make it into some soap platypus. So, I mean, I got that idea from her. So, I mean, when she took that mallet, that rubber mallet, and she starts smashing pieces, I'm like, oh, I can do that. I have a lot of angry things to take out. I have issues. So, that's what I was doing that early this morning, but I didn't see this one. Well, now I have like 4 more to do. All right, well, guys, this is the latest soap. No fragrance. So, you know, some people don't like, you know, any fragrances in their soap, so that's fine with me. And, you know, that's what the top looks like. I really, 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 really have to purchase some glitter. Because every time I see, you know, Karen's, Danny's, Maria's, I'm like, Holly's, you know, I'm like, I gotta get glitter. It just makes the soap. I just wish there was, like, you could just go into a store here and I could walk in and go, I want that fragrance, that fragrance, that fragrance, that fragrance, that glitter, that glitter, that glitter. I hate ordering things online. So I really got to do that, though. But yeah, see, that soap there, that's the new soap. And that's basically really all I have left. That's the honeycomb, the buttermilk, the juicy couture. Those actually are my pieces. This is my piece. This is Rockstar, pear and champagne. This is, what is liquid? Wait, is liquid crack Rockstar? Yeah, that's Rockstar also up there. So, I mean, these basically are mine. Because believe it or not, I hardly even get to use my own soaps. So, those are mine. I'm keeping them for myself. And I still have, let me see, where is it? There it is. My very first soap that I ever made. So I will keep this, and I will never, ever use it. I actually did this one, the hot process in the crock pot, that I think the very first video that I ever watched was Hillary's, from Pure Simplicity Soaps. Hers was the very first video I ever watched on how to make a hot process with your crock pot. And it's still my husband's favorite soap. So there must be something said about putting it in the crock, you know, doing it hot process way. All my other ones I've ever done the cold process, you know, I stick it in and I go. But I will never use this bar. I will keep this bar forever because it's the first one. And I read somewhere where somebody said keep the first bar that you ever made. So this is me. Don't tear up. I almost teared up there when I was talking about it. No, I'm only joking. But yeah, I keep it back here, all hidden. So, you know, my husband doesn't come in and go and see it because there are no other ones on there, and tries to use it. So, yeah, this is my room. This is where I hang out. I mean, I am in this room all the time. So, yeah, I love my room. The only thing I don't do in here is my soaps. So, you know, I hate wires, and there's wires. But yeah, all right, guys. I mean for this to be 9 minutes long. So, I guess I'll get back to smashing and taking the rubber mallet to this cupcake and making it into balls and some hearts. But I think tomorrow I'm going to make some, I work tonight, and then I'm going to do some hair tonight when I get home from work. And maybe tomorrow, if I feel up to it, I'll figure out something to make with this stuff over here. All right, guys, you have a good day. Talk to you later. Hugs, Michelle.